YouTube. Today we're gonna play Dear Esther. I've heard some great things about this game. I've heard it's a narrative game as well. So I'm really interested in what possibly is gonna happen. I think I'm playing default. Because they said that it's a different story every time you play, and then at some point later on I might play director's commentary.
Dear Esther, I've lost track of how long I've been here, and how many visits I have made overall. Certainly the landmarks are now so familiar to me that I have to remind myself to actually see the forms and shapes in front of me. I could stumble blind across these rocks, the edges of these precipices, without fear of missing my step and plummeting down to sea. Besides, I have always considered that if one is to fall, it is critical to keep one's eyes firmly open.
Oh, I didn't know I could move. Oh, nice. Oh my god, this is beautiful. I think I have to go into the house. Music in here is really aggressive. Oh. Someone spilled paint everywhere. Okay, I can zoom in, found that. I can't run. Ew. Goodness gracious, there's so much rust everywhere. A bug? Does it act to interact with things? I don't know if it just automatically does the commentary. Oh, this looks important. Okay. History book that is really intact for how this place looks. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. I cannot register what that means. Well, oh, there's a whole staircase we can't go up. Oh, I think we're in a lighthouse, actually. We can't open this door. I didn't even know there was an up area. Oh, I didn't even notice this lighthouse. You might be going to that other lighthouse. Oh, there's two ways to go. Let's go the path that looks scary. So I'm pretty sure we can just walk around this island freely. And then we'll figure it out as we go. I think this might take me like way over there. I could go up the other one. Because that one might be a shorter path to wherever we're going. And then we could go back down here and then go over there. Oh, there's nice little rocks right there. Trying to block it off. Wow, we are really isolated. Oh, they might go to the same place. One's just up and one's just down. What? Oh, we can. Okay, it's fine. Can I jump? No.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claim to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
Oh. So we might interact with a man? Interesting. I'm assuming that a path we go on... Oh god. Do you think we can make it? Maybe we have to go up. No, I think this path is like completely cut off. Maybe we fall down to the rocks? Okay. There's one area that takes us to the cave over there that we can try to go on. Oh, there's a mess everywhere. Oh! Okay, well this is the same path. I don't know why this game is making me feel cold. Because that is too big of a gap, I guess. Oh, wow. Someone really should clean up this beach. Oh, nice little crab / lobster traps. Oh, I think we reached a dead end. No, didn't actually. I didn't even notice this. What's over here, though?
When you were born, your mother told me a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face. No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum you found. I began to manufacture vacuums just to enable you to deploy your talent. The birthmark faded by the time you were 6 and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
Interesting. So I think we're talking to some lady that's dead. Okay, I think I'll go back to those stairs because I feel like I missed something. I don't know why, I feel like, I know there's like so many different options we can go and so many different places we can go, but I just feel like I'm missing so much. Even though I don't think I am. I feel like this is going to be a lot of me walking back and forth. What if this is just the end of that one path that we can go down? Oh, I thought this was stone. I think this is wood. It's a really thick wooden thing. Oh, this is the end of that path. Oh, there's an up area. Okay. So I think no matter which path you take, we are going to the same area. It's just which story thing is triggered, I guess.
Donnelly's book had not been taken out from the library since 1974. I decided it would never be missed as I slipped it under my coat and avoided the librarian's gaze on the way out. If the subject matter is obscure, the writer's literary style is even more so. It is not the text of a stable or trustworthy reporter. Perhaps it is fitting that my only companion in these last days should be a stolen book written by a dying man.
Oh, so I'm dying. Okay. So maybe I'm writing to someone as
When
like...
someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this: to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh. I quote directly, "A motley lot with little to recommend them. I have now spent 3 days in their company. That is, I fear, enough for any man not born amongst them. Despite their tedious inclination to quote scripture, they seem to me the most godforsaken of all the inhabitants of the Outer Isles. Indeed, in this case, the very gravity of that term, forsaken by God, seems to find its very apex. It appears to me that Donnelly, too, found those who wander this shoreline to be adrift from any chance of redemption. Did he include himself in that, I wonder?
Oh wait, that could take me back to the beginning, I think. Interesting. Oh, I think there's a path right here. What is over here? It was just a dip. I think it was just a dip. So I think if I went down the beach, I would be going down the bottom path of this. Game is beautiful. Oh, I think I just saw something. Like right here. Well, something just looked like that. Like, or one of the pieces of grass? Flowers?
Dear Esther,
moved.
I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
This hermit, this seer, this distant historian of bones and old bread, where did he vanish to? Why, asked the farmers. Why, asked Jacobson. Why bother with your visions at all, if you're just to throw your arms up at the cliff and let it close in behind you and seal you into the belly of the island, a museum shut to all but the most devoted?
What is this? It was in the house. Okay. So why is it glowing, the paint? Okay. Maybe some scientist just went fucking crazy out here. Or maybe it's, I don't know, neural pathways in my brain? I don't know. I think I'm dead. Or walking through my points of life. Or me talking to some person. Out of the cave again. Wait, what? I just somehow went into a circle in the cave and came back out in the same area? That's so cute. What the? Okay. So we should be going down like a beachy pathway, I think, that I saw. Oh, it looks like a little footprint. Oh, that's cute. Looks like an animal.
I dreamt I stood in the center of the sun, and the solar radiation cooked my heart from the inside. My teeth will curl and my fingernails fall off into my pockets like loose change. If I could stomach, I'd eat, but all I seem capable of is salt water. Were the livestock still here, I could turn feral and gorge. I'm as emaciated as a body on a slab, opened up for a premature source of death. I've rowed to this island in a heart without a bottom, all the bacteria of my gut rising up to sing to me.
And I think that's the beachy pathway I took before. Oh, a book. Wait, what does that say? Chemistry? Okay. Oh, we should go up there. Because I think that was the area that I was at before. Well then how would I... And I think we're like looping around to get up there. Oh, this doesn't look safe. Oh. Loading.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services, but although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Oh, I see. We traveled through. So I completed the first chapter. Oh, there's something over there. It's either rock or trash. I am deviating from the pathway. Oh! Some barrels. Okay. I'm approaching some type of wreck? Did we die in a wreck? Why? I think we can... no. Reboarding it? I don't think so. Maybe we're just walking past it. I can't jump. Can't climb. I don't know if me deviating the pathways is making it where it, like some things aren't being shown.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
Oh, what is this? Someone died here? But we can't go through this way, because I don't think... No, it's a dead end. So then we have to go around. This is a lot of walking. And I do wish that I could like speed up the walking just a little bit, but not really.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
I think I'm gonna take the pathway going up. I'm curious. I think they go to the same place. Oh, there's a hole right there. I think our objective is going to that one thing that's lighting up. Like, that's the point of where we're heading. Oh, we can go up there.
I've begun my ascent on the windless slope of the western side. The setting sun was an inflamed eye squeezing shut against the light shone in by the doctors. My neck is aching through constantly craning my head up to track the light of the aerial. I must look downwards, follow the path under the island to a new beginning.
I want us to go down. Why? I'm curious on what is over here. Or is that just cutting me off? I think that's just cutting me off. And saying to go up. Yeah, because it doesn't look like there's an exact pathway. I see. I think it's all just a bunch of little pathways.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
I want to go to the house, though. I do like that it slows when you're going uphill, like, it's like the character is struggling. Wow, this music is intense. It's so loud.
Inventory. A trestle table we spread wallpaper on in our first home. A folding chair, I laughed at you.
Okay, I really need to turn this music down. Jesus Christ. There's no music volume. It's so loud.
The lakes. I was uncomfortable later and you laughed then. This diary, the bed with the broken springs. Once asleep you have to remember not to dream. A change of clothes, Donnelly's book stolen from Edinburgh Library on the way here. I will burn them all on the last morning and make an aerial of my own.
I wish there was a music volume because I feel like it drowns out him talking sometimes. Have I gone here? No, this one's just similar. I felt like that area that I was going to was a completely different place. I think this dip also goes there too. Or it might be the same area. I might be traveling back through it. I just really did not want to miss the house. Wait, I think this is a different area, actually.
Jacobson's ribcage, they told Donnelly, was deformed, the result of some birth defect or perhaps a traumatic injury as a child. Brittle and overblown it was, and desperately light. Perhaps it was this that finally did for him, unable to contain the shattering of his heart. In half-light, his skeleton a discarded prop, a false and calcified seabird.
Interesting.
They found Jacobson in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. All around him, small flowers were reaching for the weak sun. The goats had adjusted happily to life without a shepherd and were grazing freely about the valley. Donnelly reports they hurled the body in fear and disgust down the shaft, but I cannot corroborate this story.
I feel like I completely missed that one cave I was looking for. That's okay. There's a different cave over here that I think we can go in. It looks like it. There's also a valley we can travel.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Oh, this is the hole that we saw. Oh, it's like a little slide. Oh.
From here, this last time, I have understood there is no turning back. The torch is failing along with my resolve. I can hear the singing of the sea creatures from the passages above me, and they are promising the return of the gulls.
God, it's beautiful in here. Oh my goodness. Where did I fall from? Oh, right here. Gosh, it's so pretty in here. There's some type of glow that's really lighting up the cave. Could go this way. I think it's just into the water. Oh. Oh my god, the water. Dude, that's terrifying. I feel like they're gonna go into the water. I think I might head this way. Is this music copyrighted? I hope it's not, because that'd be a little awkward. And there's no option to turn off any of the music in here. Oh my gosh, these little mushrooms. So cute. Oh, there's a different way I'm gonna go.
It was as if someone had taken the car and shaken it like a cocktail.
Oh.
The glove compartment had been opened and emptied with the ashtrays and the boot. It made for a crumpled museum, a shattered exhibition.
Interesting. Feels like I'm on like a guided tour. Oh my goodness. God, imagine seeing one of these in real life. Do I go down it? No, I don't think I do. Do I? I don't know. I feel unsafe. Oh, whoa. I don't know if I could die. Think I could? It doesn't look like there's actually anywhere to go. Maybe this way. No, this is the only way to go. Okay. I see. Oh, he's fallen. Oh, he's really fallen. God, this game is beautiful. Oh my goodness. This feels really dangerous, but I love it. God, this is so nice actually. This is beautiful. Oh my god, like this? Oh my goodness. They did so good. Wow, this is so pretty. Oh my. Okay, well, this is getting a little tight. Making me a little anxious. What is that? Oh, it's just a rock. So this is the cave I think we broke our leg in. And we probably died in. Oh my gosh.
Traversing my own death throes. The infection in my leg is an oil rig that dredges black muck up from deep inside my bones. I swallow fistfuls of diazepam and paracetamol to stay conscious. The pain flows through me like an underground sea.
I want to go in more in the cave than out. I want to really explore it in here because it's just so fucking pretty. Oh, are these crystals? Ooh. Looks like someone else has been here too. Do I have Fiji prints? They don't. I think those are someone else's. Oh, this is so interesting, actually. So I think I was supposed to go down here and then go that way and then go around. But I went the opposite. Ooh. So I came through here. I want to try over here. Even if it's just exploring. I want to see what... It's so fucking pretty. I think this is the best part of the game right here. So far for me. Oh, this area doesn't look like it's a dead end. Oh, it is. What's over here, though? Oh. Wait, those are just paper boats. Can I come up, please? Let me up. I do like that the character kind of struggles. That's interesting. I wonder why there are paper boats down there. Okay, so I think the bridging going up is the only option we have now. Wow, this... I wonder if this is where we died or if we ever got out of here. There's a lot of paint in here. Oh. I wonder what that symbol means, or if they ever hint at what those mean. Because it's just kind of all over the place throughout the whole thing. Oh, ew. What is this? Oh, those are crystals. Oh my god, it makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. Oh, it can't go that way. That's interesting. God, I don't like the way this looks.
I will hold the hand you offered to me, from the summit down to this well, into the dark waters where the small flowers creep for the sun. Headlights are reflected in your retinas, moonlit in the shadow of the crematorium chimney.
This is beautiful. I can't read that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I sunk in. That scared me. This my character is really short. Ah, that looks so cool. Away from being... I don't know what that last word says. Things are getting a little more clear, and it... Fear, and it's... Run. I see. I can't read some of this stuff that they're writing. What's this? Oh, these are roots. Ooh, where are we? These roots are worms. The roots. Oh, so we're going back up into the outside again. The ground is so wet. We really could just get lost in here forever. my goodness. This makes me anxious. The way that the music just stops, ooh, that's beautiful. Are we supposed to go into the hole? Or do we go around? Oh, okay, we go into the hole. There was another entryway there, which I probably could have entered the hole in a different way too. Oh. Well, this is a completely different vibe than the island. Is everybody okay? Oh. Where are we going? Oh. But I'm lost. Okay. I think we go up. Whoa. That was beautiful. It really is like an endless maze. Oh, there's a dip here, so we're not gonna... Oh, I thought it was gonna take me down. Okay, we're at a new point. There's the chapter. Wow. There's so much debris on this island. Is that bodies? No. Very much a right path kind of person. I don't know why. Because I feel like I don't know. Also, this one has a light on it.
I wish I could have known Donnelly in this place. We would have had so much to debate. Did he paint these stones or did I? Who left the pots in the hut by the jetty? Who formed the museum under the sea? Who fell silently to his death into the frozen waters? Who erected this godforsaken aerial in the first place? Did this whole island rise to the surface of my stomach, forcing the gulls to take flight?
Curious. And we literally can just go down there if we wish to, but I don't think I can get back up. A lot of candles everywhere, so I'm assuming I gotta follow the path of them. Crash.
I returned home with a pocket full of stolen ash. Half of it fell out of my coat and vanished into the car's upholstery. But the rest I carefully stowed away in a box I kept in a drawer by the side of my bed. It was never intended as a meaningful act, but over the years it became a kind of talisman. I'd sit still, quite still for hours, just holding the diminishing powder in my palm and noting its smoothness. In time, we will all be worn down into granules, washed into the sea and dispersed.
What's this? This was a surgery tray. I don't know what the other one was. Might have been like a monitor that monitors your heartbeat and stuff. I don't know. I don't remember what those look like. Oh, so these paths kind of go to the same places. Which I think there's something memorial-esque over here, and I would like to see it. Oh, and I'll travel back. Oh my. I swear, if there's nothing over here, I'm gonna be a little upsetty spaghetti that I didn't do this, but it's okay. It's okay, it's at least a really pretty view. Just a candle. Oh, let's head back. That's goodness gracious, the journey is so far. Like, it's so close yet so far at the same time. I think we're heading through that and then going back up the mountain. So if we would have went to the path down, we would have missed whatever that is over there. Unless that area over there triggers the same thing or a different one. And it just depends on what path we choose. Are we going back into the cave? We could follow the shoreline. Maybe this is a dead end. It is. What is that? Oh. Who is that? Can't see, but we broke it. Maybe it's someone we lost. Or maybe it was me, but it looked like a lady, and I think my character is a man. Oh, maybe we killed her in the wreck. That'd be very unfortunate if we did. I'm just going through the motions of what happened.
There were chemical stains on the tarmac, the leak of air conditioning, brake fluid and petrol. He kept sniffing at his fingers as he sat by the roadside, waiting as if he couldn't quite understand or recognize their smell. He said he'd been traveling back from a sales conference in Exeter. He'd stopped for farewell drinks earlier, but had kept a careful eye on his intake. You could hear the sirens above the idling traffic.
Is there a path down there? Maybe. What's that? Oh, seaweed.
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic. And I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
That's actually so sad. Why we didn't send them. Really. That is so pretty. What's in here? Oh. On a sudden, a light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the Grabbed. Okay. Oh, there's some eggs. Why are there eggs right here? I'm gonna walk into the sea. Oh my. Oh, it scared me. I should have gone up the stairs.
Come back.
Oh. I drowned. I got an achievement for drown once. I'm sorry, I didn't know I could kill you, like, at all. How do I... Let me up. Thank you. So, well, my bad, bud. Did not know that that would murder you. Oh, I didn't see that. We're getting closer to that. Is that a lighthouse? No, it's a tower. It looks like a radio tower. But we really just miss her. I don't know how I feel about the random audios. They kind
The pain
of...
in my leg sent me blind for a few minutes as I struggled up the cliff path. I swallowed another handful of painkillers, and now I feel almost lucid. The island around me has retreated to a hazed distance, whilst the moon appears to have descended into my palm to guide me. I can see a thick black line of infection reaching for my heart from the waistband of my trousers. Through the fugue, it's all the world like the path I have cut from the lowlands towards the aerial.
Interesting. I don't know how I feel about the audios and it being different every time you play it. Well, they did so good on the visuals.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and casts parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Huh. I think going up there would just help me read. Oh my god, there's so much to read. It's really hard since it's so close to me. That one back there said he proceeds on his journey and was come here near to... I can't read that. And he was
If only Donnelly had
3 days
experienced this,
with...
he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
So we were in darkness for 3 days. That's what I assume what without sight meant. So we didn't come out of the cave, really. Sorry.
Bent back like a nail, like a hangnail, like a drowning man clung onto the wheel, drunk and spiraled, washed onto the lost shore under a moon as fractured as a shattered wing. We cleave, we are flight and suspended, these wretched painkillers, this form inconstant. I will take flight, I will take flight.
no symbols in here. Oh. What the heck? There's an area in the back we can travel. Looks like it? Yeah. We could jump. There's an area back down there that you could have went to as well. Unless it was right where the path we were on. I think we're supposed to keep heading upwards. Danger. Okay. I think I'm authorized. Goodness gracious. Oh, is that where the person who runs the lighthouse lives? I thought they lived in the house. Wow, this is... Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Well, there is something on... Oh no, that's where I was before. Oh, I cannot read this. Leave a great light round. Wait, round about me. What? And could not see. But
I have dredged these waters for the bones of the hermit, for the traces of Donnelly, for any sign of Jakobsen's flock, for the empty bottle that would incriminate him. I have scoured this stretch of motorway 21 times, attempting to recreate his trajectory. The point when his heart stopped dead and all he saw was the moon over the Sanford Junction. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all, and it was not his fault. It was the converging lines that doomed him. This is not a recorded natural condition. The gulls do not fly so low over the motorway and cause him to swerve. The paint scored away from his car in lines like an infection, making directly for the heart.
oh. Oh my goodness, we are so high, dude. Dude, I would panic here. It's so windy and so scary. Just this little rail is keeping you okay? Nah, brother, nah. I can't read the words of the mountain that well. I don't know if I just am struggling reading or what.
We will leave twin vapor trails in the air, white lines etched into these rocks.
The integrity of this structure is wild. It's not good.
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
We jumped? Is this the end of the game? I definitely want to play this again and see how the story changes and me remembering it. I'll actually be able to follow the story a lot easier than I did here. Those are all the letters she never got to read. That sucks, and there was more down the river.
Come back.
I think that's it. It's just a black screen. I really enjoyed the atmosphere of this game. First chapter, the beacon. I'm definitely going to play this again, but I'm probably going to play it on stream again and see how I feel. I actually really enjoyed this, even though I wasn't able to follow the story too much. I think it's just me being dumb, but I really enjoyed the atmosphere. I enjoyed the voice acting and the whole story that they were trying to tell. I think that's all. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.